Hey, it's Rachel Owen. It's been quite some time since I've been on to do a video, but I've been very busy and really trying to think about how I can do some things differently here on my channel. I want to thank all of my subscribers, and I'm always amazed that people continue to subscribe, and I don't post as often as I used to. But, sometimes you need to kind of take a break to see what works best for you. And so the makeup tutorials are great, but they end up taking a lot of time to edit. And I just want to do a series of videos where I answer your questions because since my business has grown a lot, I get a lot of people asking me questions, and I thought that I would just take, 5 or 6 minutes and answer your questions as they come in. So, this is a question that I got in my inbox last night, and it is from, that is really bad. I'm sorry. I cannot remember your name, but someone recently sent it to me on Facebook, and they were asking if I had any suggestions on how one could become successful in business. So, my response was that is a loaded question because becoming successful has many different aspects to it, and the route that works for me may not work for the next person because success is not like a one size fits all. It really depends on what you want to do. But if I had to give some suggestions, I would say definitely start off by learning and knowing what you're most passionate about. And I think the easiest way to figure out what you're most passionate about is to think of that thing that you can do at 7 a.m. in the morning and be working on it and look up and at 7 o'clock at night. But you haven't realized it because it doesn't feel like you're working. And for me, that encompasses many different things. Like I could be blogging, I could be doing makeup, I could be working on the next natural hair event. So I think most people have multiple interests, multiple interests, and that's okay. But start off with maybe one thing that you feel like you're really passionate about and learn all that you can, work hard at it, really hard at it. Like I remember when I was younger, told my dad I had to write a paper in school about what I wanted to be when I grew up. And I wrote that I wanted to be an entrepreneur. And so my dad questioned me and said, well, why do you want to do that? And I said, because I love entrepreneurs get to work their own hours. They get to decide when they work. And my dad said, well, a lot of times most entrepreneurs work more hours than a person that is an employee. And I remember saying, well, that's okay. I don't mind. I don't care how many hours you have to work, just as long as it's doing something that you love, that I would love to do. And so you do have to work a lot of hours, like me with 3 kids. Sometimes I might be working at 2 o'clock in the morning or 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. That's not uncommon for me. So work really hard, find out what you're passionate about, and most importantly, build relationships. Um, you know, and when I say build relationships, a lot of times that it sounds like such a corporate term, to get out there and network and be intentional and meet people. But it's really about talking to people and listening, most importantly, finding out, what people are interested in, and then seeing how you can be a solution to whatever their interests are. or whatever their problems may be with whatever particular business you have, whatever fits that solution. So I absolutely detest doing really long videos, and I'm looking at the clock while I'm talking to you guys, that I'm coming up on about 6 minutes. But I want to thank you for submitting your question, and you can submit a question via my Facebook fan page, which is facebook.com/Rachel O Beauty. And once a week, I'm going to do my best to come on and answer questions. It could be anything beauty related, natural hair, questions about being a mompreneur, even marriage. I've been married for over 12 years. So I just want to talk to you all. I'm still going to do makeup tutorials. I'm actually going to be announcing my own color cosmetic line with a brand, and I'm really looking forward to doing that. But I just kind of want to change the strategy on my channel and talk to you all more. And so thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you guys next week. All right, take care.